It's time for the year-end clearance sale at Primo Kia. Every vehicle in stock has been priced for immediate sale. They all come with Kia Motors' 10-year, 100,000-mile limited warranty and Primo Kia's checkbook of savings. This '09 Optima, loaded, just $15,997. Register now for the Primo Kia Club. Win prizes every month and a grand prize of a 2010 new Kia. Kia, the power to surprise. Primo Kia surprises every day. 4747 South Yale.
Golden Buffet, conveniently located across from Rama, featuring Mongolian barbecue, Japanese sushi, Chinese and American cuisine. Order from our expansive menu and buffet, open from 11 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. daily. On Fridays and Saturdays, we're open until 10 p.m. with special selections on our buffet both days. Don't forget about our 20% church discount all day Sunday. Takeout and senior discounts available daily. Golden Buffet, one of Tulsa and Broken Arrow's best secrets.
From Oklahoma's pioneers to those blazing the trail today towards our state's great future, Oklahoma women have some truly amazing stories to tell. I'm Amanda Armstrong. Join me each week on the Oklahoma Channel as we sit down with two Oklahoma women who share their story. You'll be inspired, uplifted, and encouraged to find the story within you along the way.
Welcome back. One thing I think, Chris, a lot of folks are talking about here in Tulsa is the economy and exactly what's going to happen. So we have with us here Henry Primo, who's going to talk to us a little bit about what's happening with life in Tulsa as far as the economy. What's your latest prediction?
Well, I think that we're finished with the hard time, although every day is tough and tougher for a lot of folks. But I saw this coming. I tried to cut back early on at the end of last year. And the first 4 months of this year in the car business was absolutely horrible. And as we went on, and of course the cash for clunkers came, and we were very fortunate that we had every car we had qualified. We had enough inventory, and then it just worked out that we had record months in July and August. And we still have many cars left, so we were still buying during the period. I think I do things different. Every place I go, and I've done a lot of traveling the last couple of months with the Talons in the playoffs. I've gone to the championship game in Las Vegas and went with TU to New Orleans. I talk to the cab drivers and the shoe shine guys because they'll tell you how business is. And every place you go, it's a little tough. But I see people buying, I see people moving around, and I think that I don't think we had it as bad as other areas.
Absolutely. You look at the coasts, and they suffered greatly.
We fared better than East and West.
Yeah, go up into the Northeast or the Northwest. We were in Spokane and thought it really looked dismal at first until I got my first trip to Idaho, and I think I'd like to live in Idaho. But things are really moving there, but the restaurants and the shops are full of people buying. And in Las Vegas, the same way. Back in New Orleans a couple weeks ago, the same thing. So I think that the economy here, and we're kind of forcing the economy. The new ballpark coming down, the arena having its 1 year anniversary, and having Tuesday night as a special night. All the time we seem to have the best shows on Tuesday night. So I think that we've come through this better. I think our commercial real estate's a little tough. I think home real estate's getting better. And I believe that part is over with. But if I was, I am a small businessman. If I gave anybody any advice, would be to keep your expenses down. Absolutely. You can't save your way to a profit. And that's what a lot of people do. The first thing they do is cut off their advertising. And that's the worst thing you can do, because if nobody knows what you have or where you are, they can't come see you. So we've not done that. We've tried to cut down excesses in the dealership, tried to negotiate harder contracts where we can save money. But you can't save your way into a profit. You have to go on and spend the money to make the money.
One thing that Alan Greenspan talked about, and I thought this was awesome, he said that the economy is on its way up when men's underwear sales go up. The economy is on the way down when men's underwear sales go down. Men's underwear sales up now.
I see that. I'll have to go buy some to help the economy any day now. But you're right. It's like talking to the shoe shine guys and talking to cab drivers. Cab drivers are going to tell you right to the to the point
Right.
where it is. And you go to the big fine restaurants, and sometimes they're a little empty. But you go to the moderately priced restaurants, and they're full all the time. And that goes for here and other places too. So I think, you go down Yale or go over to the river, and you'll see them just packed, as well as the new places coming around here. Look at this beautiful place. It's a pleasure to walk through and see.
Gorgeous.
I mean, I can remember a couple of years ago when I only had the bottom ballroom open. We were here for an event. It was so cold they had no heat. Now this is actually air conditioned and heated. So this is one of the reasons I believe that Tulsa is on the way back or on the way up. And everything you read in the paper is positive. Even like this morning in the paper, Tulsa was in the top 25 of most affordable cities again. So, and why is that? I think that the attitude here, the business acumen, if you would, is good. And the chamber, Mike Neal and those guys do a wonderful job. They're attracting new businesses. Certainly, the BOK with all the concerts, but concerts are not going to keep it there. There have to be local attractions. The Talons play there, the Oilers play there. WNBA may come to town. The Drillers coming downtown. So there's a lot going on.
You have other ventures too. The Talons, you're
Yeah, we're involved with the Talons,
Right.
and it's been. We have big news coming up. It's a little premature, but
Are they going to be playing here?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They are.
I never said they weren't. No, we're going to play. It's going to be new and exciting. It's a little premature right now, but let's just say we're going to have a big year next year, and I think the people in Tulsa will be very excited about what's
and
going
you
on.
were telling us that you're involved in the Batfish project.
Yeah, something else. I saw the article in the newspaper, and I called the guys. When I was 17 years old and I joined the Navy, Naval Reserve, the Batfish had just come to New Orleans as a reserve training boat. So I was stationed on the Batfish for a year and a half before I left for the regular Navy. So I've spent some time on it. I was down there Saturday along with a couple of guys that are helping us. We're going to raise the money and try to get her refurbished to where she should be.
Excellent.
That'll be really neat.
Henry, thank you so much
Well,
for
thank you.
being
It's great
here.
to see you again.
We appreciate what you do as a small business owner, but also with, you have your fingers in a lot of pies, helping out a lot of organizations, and that's
sometimes
wonderful.
those fingers get very dirty from being in those pies.
Well, we appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Cindy.
And with that, we'll be right back.
What do you think when you think of the great things about Tulsa? What kind of comes to mind?
Great things about Tulsa? I don't know. I think how it's always changing. It's never the same. Stuff's always changing in Tulsa. I think also it's kind of got like the big city like effect, but also this kind of a small town. Like everybody seems to know everybody.